Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Eliel, and I wanted to comment that yesterday the moon went out Scorpio and entered in Sagittarius. And here it changes a lot the mood because of course, it is different how each one of us have felt during the full moon in Scorpio. But in here, we are much more connected with the need of expansion. There is fire, energy to move forward in the directions that give us sense in the experience. And it is also very important to recognize the rhythms that we need, the pace that everything requires. I mean, regulate the acceleration because tomorrow, May 14th, the moon is going to make this great trine of fire with Mars in Leo and Venus in Aries. And well, it is a very, very nice day to make decisions that are, coming from this space of self-love, desires of the soul that we really want to manifest, going into a direction of something creative. With these trends, there is a lot of tendency to flow with the things that we really enjoy, whether these are hobbies or our own projects, also shared projects, because with the presence of Venus and Mars, this involves relationships. But a lot of fire can also be traduced in impatience regarding results. So these are days in which we have high physical energy to invest that perhaps in training or whatever thing you want to do it. So the thing of decisions are also very impulsed by the harmonic aspects that the Sun in Taurus is creating with the karma nodes. I told you about this on Sunday. This is activated the whole week. Every new experience different, the ones that are taking us from the comfort zone with quotation marks of known spaces, the decisions that are responding to our intuition, because North Node in Pisces is very linked with, getting deep in how we are feeling regarding the directions. So everything is like accompanied by this energy of sustain. Things can flow when we can really focus ourselves in fertile directions. I thought that this was important, to be reminded, because we had so much tensions from April to this point. Mercury in Taurus is still in orb of square with Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. Therefore, the past days could have been ones in which many people could be like overcharged, mentally overcharged. Programmings are re-emerging, or perceptions that are leading us to want to control something, or to feel that there are experiences that are imposed in our life. So it is very important to give a space to the emotion, especially with a full moon in Scorpio. But returning to ourselves is returning the focus to the things that we can do right here, right now. What opens the path, practical solutions, because that is Mercury in Taurus. And in the things that we cannot do anything, there is nothing left than to let go of. So on the other side, a conjunction of the Sun and Uranus, it is being perfected while we get closer to May 17th. And I was telling you in several videos before that this could involve, of course, change and situations that are sudden, unexpected. Uranus is the lightning that collapse structures that weren't operating in evolution, but not always this is about something external in our individual experience happening. This is going to depend on what things are representing evolution right now for each one of us, and in what is activating this transit in our natal chart. This conjunction could also be this sensation of wanting to free ourselves from something, feeling certain area of life like stagnated, or this discomfort, this inner discomfort, because this is a way of pushing us to generate changes. Or perhaps there are many things that are occurring, like giving different signals, things with technology, electricity. Uranus also rules all of these things. It is just that when it's because it is in Taurus, it moves a lot of topics linked with stability, resources, physical body, not only regarding symptoms that are also manifestations of things that we need to manage, whether they are inside or outside, but also gifts. The whole transit of Uranus in here from 2019 till this point, meant for many people, I include myself, gifts that are awakening, that are resources, of course, things that were coded already in ourselves and that are awakening during these activations. So when I talk about Uranus in Gemini, you are going to understand how different is the behavior. I mean, Uranus is going to be Uranus still, but the way that is going to express there, it is going to be very different. And Uranus could have greater affinity with Gemini, but because it is an air sign, Uranus is the region of Aquarius, which is also an air sign. But well, there are going to be unpredictable situations, and beyond how we are perceiving them, because transits of Uranus could also represent moments of crisis, I'm not gonna lie, but it is very important to open ourselves to the creative forms that those moments are awakening. That is what Uranus offers to us, even though not always this is in the ways we want, but other times the surprises of Uranus could be very good ones too. So well, I am ending this video here. Thank you everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao ciao.